going to do some more Final Fantasy IV free enterprise speedrunning. And as you notice up at the top there, I've actually got a fancy little timer. If I can tangle my controller cord here. I guess I should have checked on that before I got started, but oh well. Alright, so basic stuff here. I'm not going to be doing a Forge the Crystal variant this time. I just want to run a straight run of the game and see what kind of a time I can get. And since I have a timer, I guess I'll get started in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Hello, game. Did it crash? And I just dropped my phone on the ground. Ugh. Alright. Hold on. No, I don't want to update my best times because it's almost like the game crashed whenever I actually started it. So let's try this again. Or is the split timer causing it to crash? Because that's kind of irritating. Alright, let me try this again. Alright, let me edit the splits. Close splits. No, I don't want to save the splits. Let's just see if we can't get a straight timer. Technical difficulties, aren't they fun? Alright, let's try this again. 3, 2, 1, go. No, something is causing this to hang up. Input configuration. Let me reset this and just try starting the game itself without the timer. Oh, it might help if I type the correct thing, although it doesn't seem to be helping any because the game still hangs up whenever I turn on the timer. So, screw it. Let's start the game. Let's not even worry about the timer right now. I'll have to play with that some other time. That's an interesting setup. Tella and Sid are receiving the magma key right off the bat. Not a bad choice. Get some sirens and coffins. I could start earning some levels early on. Okay, like usual, I'm going to go ahead and go straight up here to grab a character right off the bat. Free character, I might add. Ninja sword. Might help if I went the correct direction. We have a Fusoya. I believe I'm running the Fusoya who's not super powerful right off the bat. You have to build him up by killing bosses. Now a quick jaunt over to Mysidia, because you can get 2 more characters for free right there. That will at least give me a party of 5 to work with. We're going to get an edge, which is fantastic. And we'll get a second Fusoya. So he can get equipped with the Ninja Sword. I mean, Edge right off the bat is going to be a powerhouse no matter what you do. He's a strong opening character, because usually you get him at higher levels. Later on in the game, his effectiveness, I mean, he still is a strong hitter, but you're going to find his armor is equivalent to a wet paper towel. At least it's been my experience. Not seeing a whole lot here in the way of immediate gear. Let's see. Nothing exciting there. No pass, no coffin, no siren. So how about some real quick experience? Start time was, I'm going to say 7:04 p.m. by my clock down there. So I can figure out why the timer doesn't want to work with the app. That's just going to... Oh, what am I doing? Okay, never mind. Let's say you're supposed to not fight back in that battle, but that's alright. Hold, float, and lit 2 have been unlocked. Real quick, I may grab a quick couple of treasure chests. I know, you're like, why bother? Well, maybe I'll get some good armor. Maybe I'll get some good weapons. Something for Edge to make him even more potent. Octoman battle is not a bad battle to do either. Or the Antlion fight. Either one's good. And it appears to be the Yang fight. Drop some magic on them. I'm sure Sid has probably got just the basic stuff, maybe even the prisoner here. There we go. Stop, charm, and dispel. And again, I can real quick run up here and grab some armor. Or weapons or whatever. The Antlion is the first true boss I'm going to face because he's the first one to actually have a key item drop. Real quick, let me pop over here, make sure my mic is coming through, testing. Yeah, okay, great. I realized I changed some of the mic settings earlier and I wanted to make sure they were still going to work. Samurai gear, I don't believe Edge can use that, but, you know, let's try. Level 75. Oh, he can. An Avenger sword. Not useful for any of the characters I have, because I don't believe Edge can wield them. Crystal ring. Crystal ring is pretty damn good. I shouldn't have bothered with the firebomb. I'll just sell it or discard it later. I'm sitting here going, man, I should just go for it rather than doing a safety save. But last time I did that, last time I ran the game, I ended up regretting it. Okay, antlion. Or rather, whoever's in the antlion fight. It's all his randomizers, no telling. 3 Dark Imps? Nope, Bylon Z. Fall flat into the deep ravine. Flame should work fairly well because I believe he's weak versus fire. Not that matters. Alright, Fusoya's kicking butt, taking names. Cure 2 stone and cure 1. Collected the spoon. Well, it makes Edward a little more useful because I believe I have it set up to where Edward can use the spoon because I haven't turned that flag off. And if all else fails, I have Edge. He can throw it. Let's do a quick run out of here. And the Yang Mom Bomb fight. So, free character, up, plus 1 more fight. Ran the wrong way and ran off the mountain. So, go back, do it properly. We have a cane, that's nice. I can get rid of Tella. Tella will leave, because Cane is just going to be so much better. I don't want Tella's equipment either. I'd much rather have Cane available for this. Oh, Pale Dim. This could be a bit more of a fight, maybe. And he's healed by lightning. That hurts. Especially since I'm now going to be doing it a second time. Just gotta do all the damage I just did. Alright, so get some cures down. Get my people kicking butt, taking names. My bit rate is sucking. Oh well. I have to work on that, figuring out why. Let's try Ice. Can you tell it's been so long since I fought Pale Dim for real? I don't remember what their weaknesses are. Yep. Pretty much Elemental is a bad idea. Come on, Kane. Okay, I was about to say equip the Avenger Sword, but never mind. Kane earned 6 levels. Got some more power. Oh, I guess I can't equip the Avenger Sword. Well, I can equip the Fire Armor. I might be able to even equip the Silver Gauntlet. Silver Helmet. I don't think I have a shield. Yeah, I should have just left him where he was. Get my spellcasters into the back row. Alright, time for next key item. The Fabul Gauntlet. Odin, Ashura, and Vampire there. Nothing exciting then. Remember, enjoy your adult beverages responsibly. This extra stuff, make a little more cash. Don't worry about the weapon shop at the moment. And I will go raid the towers. At least the left-hand tower, the right tower I'll be coming down shortly. Found a cabin, that's good. Crystal sword is fantastic. Although I don't believe Cain can use it. Hank's wife is up there. I don't have the frying pan, so can't do much with that. Not that I would have been able to use it anyway right now. Alright, activate the gauntlet. I always forget about that. Up there in the upper right hand corner is that path I believe to leads to a treasure room. I need to remember to come back here and get that. Alright, so the gauntlet fight is instead Mylon 2. Rid of all of his little zombie friends. Ninja Flame. I can probably do better damage just by attacking. Go ahead and real quick exit out of that timer, get it off my screen. Alright, Mylon 2 goes down. Oh, I guess that was Mylon 1, excuse me. R2, Link, and Keep. Key item obtained is the Baron Key. That definitely opens more opportunities. Guess there really isn't anything worth worrying about in this second tower anyway. $1,000 gold, samurai arrows, silence staff. Guess I could go ahead and head up the mountain. That would be the next step ordinarily, is that Cecil would be stranded upon the island of Massidia's continent, upon the shores there, and would have to become a paladin in order to undo all the damage she's done in the past, or at least start atoning for it. There's a cross. Yeah, nothing exciting. Alright. Stream is definitely very jumpy, isn't it? Sorry. I will get a free character heading up the Mountain of Ordeals here. Zeus Rage, I can discard, I don't need it. 80 gold. Ah, excellent, Iridia. That's worth replacing Sid, I think. No, I don't need Sid's crappy equipment. Alright. Form. No change. Of course, she's going to be terrible right off the bat, but, you know, once I have a chance to get some experience from her and then get her eventually upgraded, if you will, she'll be much more useful. Especially once I locate, say, Bahamut or Leviathan as summons. Alright, so normally Mylon 1. It's gonna be the Dark Elf. Let's get ready to drop a Q on these people. I don't know if it's actually gonna do very much damage. So maybe to Iridia? Oh, well. Oh, you're a real butthead. You know that? Really? You know, you could slow down any time now. There goes Kane. You change. Alright. Probably didn't need that big of a cure, but oh well. This may require me to come down off the mountain, because I may not have the actual ability to resurrect Cain. I have to go back to Massidia. I gained 11 levels. Ah, there's life 1. Ha! Drop a piggy on Iridia there to cure her. Alright, now, doesn't matter, even though I'm not going to be facing Mylon 2, it's still a back attack. Always. So switch it over. And we got Leviathan. Let's drop a cure. Wow, that hurt. Yeah, Kane, you're about useless. There we go. Boss down. Excuse me. Sleep life 2 and lit 1. Alright. I'll switch my formation back. I'm gonna go ahead and use my only cabin. Hope I can come across some more later. Damn. Cannot get this tickle out of my throat. Another quick safety save and then boss number 3. Means I ever come across a Cecil, I'll have a paladin automatically, plus I'll get a key item out of it. Receives a twin harp. Well, with the twin harp I can go after the dark elf as well. Looks like Rubicant. Oh, the elements fight. Huh. I don't know what element come next. Top of my head, maybe water? Oh well, I could just go ahead and kill the elements off before they even get a chance to do switch. That works too. All Cecils become paladins wherever they are, all Tellas learn Meteo, and all spells wherever they are. Without the MP underflow glitch, you can't even use Tella for Meteo. Not that I would even do the glitch anyway. I know it exists. I know you can. I'm not big on glitching to complete the game. Maybe I oughta in order to do it quicker, or at least have better setup if, say, Tella is one of my starting characters. But we'll see. That may be something I learn down the road. Alright, so just real quick save again, because I'm paranoid about that sort of thing. Oh, you alright? Sorry, my 2-year-old suddenly slid completely out of her seat. Alright. I have the Baron key, so I can go into Baron Castle, but for the moment, I'm actually going to go after the Yang fight, which again is a 2-part fight, plus 3 chests. Wind Spear, excellent! Finally, Kane will have a spear worthwhile. A Rune Ring, which would be great for Rydia, I do believe. Unless the diamond ring is better. Yep, diamond ring is better. Put that away. Alright, this is an Edward fight is going to be... Or maybe the Edward versus the Sea Imp. Trio of Dark Imps for the first part of this. One down. White, Fatal, and Warp. Oh no. Edward will be the character we learn. Ashura is... I'm in trouble, yeah. Because she's going to drop a... heal on herself repeatedly. I don't have Reflect yet. Unless I can kill her in one shot. Alright. That works too. Size, Armor, and Cure 4. Edward becomes a character I can learn. I got the Earth Crystal. Let me go to the Tower of Zot, I believe. It's tempting to ditch a Fusoya for Edward because I do have the spoon, but I'm not real keen on it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go into Baron Castle. It's so rare that I actually get the key so I can go into Baron Castle that I actually want to do it. 20 gold pieces. That's nice. Plus, I believe there is a fair number of treasures down here. Let's see. Karate Gi, Diamond Ring, Fire Arrows. Plus the fact that with encounters turned off by default, I don't have to stop every 3 seconds, because it seems like this cave has an inordinate number of enemies in it, usually. That's saying something, because Final Fantasy IV definitely was known for its high encounter rate. Samurai gloves I already have. Ninja armor. Should be better for him. Yep, slight decrease to damage, but we do have an increase to armor, which he needs because Edge couldn't block a hit if his life depended on it. The Charm Rod. This is a save point, but as you notice, there is that secret passage up there, and we have a Cure 2. There's a couple of boss fights in here. You have the Eigen fight and the Canazio fight. Plus, if you want to go down to the basement, you have the Odin fight, which I'm not sure that I'm nearly strong enough to be able to handle Odin. This looks like one of the people from the last dungeon. So who is it? Wyvern! Alright, Wyvern is scheduled to not do the initial Mega Nuke, which is nice. Of course, he is going to wall himself to make things difficult. Wow, okay. This is why we save. Good job, Rydia. Yeah, we're toast. Alright, so there we go. Didn't even need to hit reset. And that is why you save. Alright, so Baron fight we come back to at a later date. Not for the fact that I actually got some gear here, I would just leave immediately. I mean, reload the earlier save, I guess is what I meant. As that passage goes down, I'm sure there's a waterfall here. It's a maiden cave I can get to. That I've forgotten about. Alright. I can get into the other buildings now if I want. Crap. What was I gonna do next? I don't have the hook, so I can't do any of that nonsense. I do have the twin harp, but if I go into the castle and go upstairs, I can at least go to Edward and get a key item. Can't loot the treasure room yet. The Luca key. That's not going to help too much. I don't know that I'm actually strong enough to take on the Dark Elf fight at the moment. Sylph, Cure 1, Star Veil, nothing exciting. Alright. I mean, I guess with the Twin Heart I could try on the Dark Elf fight and see how badly I get my butt handed to me. What's the worst that happens? I die, right? Yeah, I know. Metallic items can't be used here. That's not a big deal when you can't... You're not going to fight anybody anyway because of encounters turned off. Ordinarily, this cave is like the bane of my existence. I really dread getting to this point in Final Fantasy IV, because I either have to deal with a party that's half stunned, or I have to equip Ed or Cecil with like crappy armor and a bow and arrows, and it's just a pain in the butt. Probably should be keeping those uniforms. I believe they actually cure status ailments. You know, those Avenger swords would be great if you gave me like a Cecil to go with them. Just saying. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always throw them with edge. Whistle. Probably didn't need that item. Alright, now he's going to beat up my characters. Me attack you. Yeah. Without the Twin Harp, this attack is invariably fatal for everybody. Or close to. Edward makes his heroic Tim, stand from the bed, walk across the room. Now time for part 2. Who knows what part 2 is actually going to be? Because I've already fought the Dark Elf, so clearly it's not going to be the Dark Elf fight. If everybody's healed. Playing Final Fantasy VI Area de Mezzo Caractere. I don't know. I probably butchered the pronunciation. Ah! It's a Canazio fight. So, this should be simple because he is weak versus lightning. Huh? Yeah. Gathering the water. How about some nice lightning? I thought he was weak versus lightning. But apparently, he does not take lightning damage very much. How about some fire, Scarecrow? Already is down, damn it. 1. Ugh, this is annoying. I guess I could beat them up the old-fashioned way. Yeah, gathering the water, I know. Don't have Blitz yet with Edge, so that's out. Hiding inside the shell. Ah, God. There we go. Not the way you're supposed to do it, but it works. If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. Alright, key item. Hook. Handy, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Let's exit the cave. Alright, we're gonna drop a quick heal at the end here. And then I guess Tower of Zot? I mean, I've got to exhaust all my possibilities for key items, if nothing else. As one of the key items will be the crystal that I need in order to complete the game. Without the crystal, you cannot beat Zeramus. Because the crystal is required to make Zeramus show his true form. So if memory serves, you get a shortcut to the Tower of Zot in here. Actually, now that I have recovered the Earth Crystal, I can plunder their treasure chests for gear. Alright. Bacchus can go away. Dancing Knife can be sold. Star Veil I think is useful. Bomb is a no. Fire Sword. Zeus Armor is nice. Samurai Bow. That's not bad. God, my nose is itching like something fierce here. Can you tell I can't remember which items I picked up? Was it Zeus Armor that I was looking for now? Yeah, improves his attack power and all. So switch 4 times opens all the doors. Tint is handy. Worry about mute bells. Those stat effect items, if I were a better player, I could make use of them. Okay, the white spear is fantastic. It's like the best spear in the game. For Cain, Holy Element Weapon. Real quick before I go to the Tower of Zot, let's save in case I can't handle the tower. I don't have to recollect all those treasures. That would be a major time loss if I did. Yeah, major time loss, like 3 minutes. Alright, I'm about 45 minutes in on the run. Tower of Zot. The locations of all the monster chests are randomized in one of these runs, so they're not always going to be the same position. That's what randomized means, right? Like, I believe that's only a monster chest. It has the fire shield and it really serves. Alright. Keep running. Three doors, 3 chests worth of stuff, fire sword. Second one, which I don't need unless I get a Cecil somewhere, a whistle. I'm not even sure what the whistle's for. Maybe one of those items to like... I thought the carrot would use to summon the fat chocobo. Maybe the whistle. Not that I ever used the fat chocobo. Monster in a box. Ow. That was uncalled for, dude. Any dignity will apologize to the rice this instant. I have no idea what movie that's line came from. I just heard it years ago and I always liked it. Alright. Good there. Plus side is I'm earning levels doing all of this, which is necessary, of course. Could go down and do the Calcabrina fight. That would upgrade Iridia. Not that I've found a lot of her summons yet. I really need to look. Usually I'm like buried in summons. I've got multiple Bahamuts and Leviathans. I haven't found any this run. Alright, sisters fights. The Magus sisters, I guess they call them. This one is what, Vigan? Yep. Let's drop a big old white spell on his butt. But way up his butthole. And a quake, why not? I don't know if that'll work or not, but we'll try it. Really? Well, you know what the nice part about Quake is? It doesn't care about your silly little walls. That worked out well. And you gain 3 levels. Lit 3, weak, and fast. Alright. I'm not even going to bother with the safety save because there's only another boss coming. I don't need to worry about too much, hopefully. There is yet another Edward. Yay. One of these days I'll have to experiment with Edward and the spoon, but right now, I don't worry about that. Now, normally the wind elemental, there's a yang. I don't need a yang either, sorry. Yang doesn't scale well at higher levels because, well, I don't know. I say that, and it's like, I don't know if that's the case because he doesn't have gear at higher levels for him. After you get your middle set of claws, you're not really supposed to use Yang anymore. You lose them halfway through the game. The Final Fantasy IV Game Boy Advance version added new weapons for him. Antlion. Let's drop a Lit 3. Wow, dude. You like hit me a little harder, maybe? That didn't finish. So we'll drop another one. Drop a jump. Fight. Counter didn't work. Let's just parry. Alright. Antlion's down. We gain 2 more levels. Berserk, Fire 3, and Ice 3. Guess there was no key items here. Oh, there is adamant. Okay, the adamant is not too useful, but I can actually trade it in for adamant armor. So actually, scratch that, it is useful. No. I can't trade that. That's the pigtail I'm thinking of. I'm going to drop that off there just in case I decide to go down that path. It's not necessary. With the magma key, you don't have to go down there. The path the edge takes through there to get to the underworld is one way to get to the underworld. Otherwise, the magma key is the main way. But since you don't know what boss is going to be down there, it's entirely possible to get stuck behind a very powerful boss like Bahamut or something, and unable to get to the underworld. So you've earned a bunch of levels. Magma Key is always the safer and quicker of the routes. Alright, now we're going to check the item shop here as well. See if they have anything useful here. Oh, come on, get out of my way. I never can remember where the damn item shop is in this town. It's in the inn. Alright. There is literally nothing worthwhile here. I have a lot of money. So if I can find a decent summon or something of the sort, I'd be gold. Instead, we're going to go down to the underworld and see what we can find there. I don't have the legend swords. I can't forge Excalibur. Not that I have a Cid to eat, or not Cid, but Cecil even wield it. I can go out to the Calcabrina fight Great Rydia, which is probably going to be my next step after I've finished checking out the item shop. Maybe staying at the inn if I need it. Okay. We don't have... Let's see, how much is that? 56,000? We don't have anything too thrilling, but we do actually have a place that sells cabins, which is important. Wow, that's worth a lot of money if I wanted. Let's see. Summons a fat choke. Yeah, I don't need that. I never use the fat choke. Black Sword is useless now because I no longer can utilize it. Remember, you have to have Dark Cecil, the Dark Knight, in order to use that, and I no longer have that. I have all Cecils or Paladins. Alright. Real quick safety save, because who knows what I'm going to face here in this fight, and I don't want to get my butt kicked and lose all the work I just did. 49 minutes game time in. You also have to calculate the fact that I died once, so that time is inaccurate. And it's going to be one of the final dungeon boss fights. Knowing my luck, he'll probably be like Plague. Plague is one of those nightmare fights. A gear check battle if there ever was one. Two lunar dragons. Well, at least white will come in handy here, because I do believe they are weak versus white. Son of a gun! Okay, this sucks. Yeah, suck back. I did an awful lot of damage to my own target. Come on, Kane. Or we all get ourselves killed. Okay, we're toast. This is why we save. Well, that was rather annoying. We'll go to this town here. I have float, so I can go to the land of summoned monsters if I need to. Well, don't mind if I do. So the siren will alert the strongest or the most rare monster in any particular area that you're standing in. And I should hopefully have the strength to kill the eggs. So we're going to pop some levels real quick. So you go to right here. Who's watched my streams before knows this area. And you try and punt the egg as quickly as possible. It shouldn't work because it's a yellow dragon. That works. Worth a ton of experience points. Once you get the crystal, it doubles your experience points gained going forward. But this at least let me get some early experience to build up levels so I can maybe beat the dragons. That didn't work so well. Now I've got a very upset yellow dragon to fight. I can always go to the tower, if nothing else. There should be a key item in there. Probably could just go by healing. I don't know why I used that. Shouldn't be out of magic yet. X3 only takes 30. Yeah, he only cast a couple. So, waste of a cabin, no big deal. I could still go for more characters if I went to the original cave. The first cave you go to... No. Not the first cave you go to. If I go through the Octomam cave partway through, normally you encounter Tella for the first time. There's a chance I could get a advanced character there. Someone like Cecil or, Alright, I'm in the 30s now. Let's go ahead and save real quick. And I may actually go try a couple of routes to give me some more characters. I just hate having nothing but Fusoyas to work with. I mean, he's powerful, don't get me wrong. But eventually you can do better. I can open a couple treasure chests while I'm here and see if there's anything useful, like, say, a summon. I really need to check, come to think of it, it's Desert Town there of Kaipo. There may be a decent item in there, too. And there's a Cecil. There is a Cecil. So one Fusoya is going to go away. Who will leave? That one's going to leave. We'll go ahead and take the gear because I can sell that. Alright, change, form. Hey, can we put Cecil in the front? Thanks. Alright, now Cecil's going to need some serious levels. Crystal Sword is the best sword in the game for him, of course. Wow. He's going to have some really crappy gear early on. But you know what? That's alright. Oh, there's a samurai shield. Hey! Bonus. Alright. Now I feel better. The only one I'm really missing is Rosa for the heals to get the original party back together. And I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, where am I going? I'm going to the item shop. Assuming I can remember where it's at. Is it the inn again? Yes, it is. You should just get used to going in the inn. Exit. Really? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Go away. See, I hope I didn't really want summons this game. I'm not sure if I actually hit Mysidia's shop, though. Well, there's Bahamut. I just need to sell some stuff to be able to afford them. And there's the pass. Hold on. The pass gives you a shortcut straight to Zeramus. You don't have to run through the whole long sequence to get there. So Bahamut just made Rydia a whole hell of a lot better. Alright, back to doing some dragon hunting real quick. Egg golfing, dragon golfing, whatever you want to call it. Let's get Cecil a few levels. At level 1, I don't think Cecil's going to be able to do much to that thing. Even with the Crystal Sword. Cecil gained 25 levels. Actually, with the Crystal Sword and a few levels under his belt, Cecil should have no problem dealing with those lunar dragons. Okay, yeah, Cecil's already beginning to put off some decent damage now, which is why I like having him in the party. Should be level 31 now. Indeed he is. Alright. Time to go try the Lunar Dragons fight again. Hit the end real quick. But I can make sure everybody's popped off. The Adamant's really kind of useless now. Making Excalibur is pointless when you get the Crystal Sword later and it's better. Because Cecil should be able to smash the Lunar Dragons pretty easily with the Crystal Sword at this point. Plus, Rydia can drop a Bahamut between the two of them. We should hopefully be okay. Bahamut gets past wall. 7,056, yeah. Taking out one lunar dragon right off the bat reduces the amount of damage I'm going to take from those damn virus spells. Boom. Alright, much better. Much better. Virus and Nuke Fusoyas are at full power, which I only have one left. He's taking the place of Rosa, since I will not be able to get a Rosa from all appearances unless I really work for it. Alright, what do we got? Element of Wind? Oh, never mind, there's a Rosa. Well, if I'm going to build her up, I'm going to have to get rid of Fusoya. Take his gear for Rosa, already a screw up. And now I've got the party back together. Jump, Kane, jump! Alright. As she grew up, she gets a bunch of summons. Rosa gained 12 levels. Blah, blah, blah. They allow the person to escape with the crystal because they don't do anything but stand there and watch the hand crawl towards it. Time so far. Luca, what are you giving us? The crystal. Alright, we are go. I need to heal. So I guess this means now I'm going to be spending my time leveling up. I may run through the tower just to get see if I can't get some armor. Because my armor on all of my characters is not optimal as of yet. And I would really like to have something better, but we'll see. Alright, Samurai Bow. Wizard Helm, Sorcerer Armor, Diamond Ring. And Sorcerer Gear, more space. Let's head over to the other side real quick and look at the armor and weapons selection. Maybe there's something really useful here. Maybe monkeys will fly out of my butt. Nothing exciting there. Now without the Legend Sword, I can't use the Adamant, so I can't unlock that yet, so I foresee an awful lot of leveling. Very boring leveling, I know, but it's gotta be done. Gotta be of the appropriate level. In the 50s, preferably the 60s, before you can really take on Zeramus. Rydia. Rosa earned 7 levels. I was thinking that maybe it's getting X number of key items that causes you to double your experience. Another reason to go after the tower, because that would give me more key item. One more key item to speak of. Wouldn't take that long, all things considered. Rose is at a point where she might be able to even handle it properly. That's the important thing here. I need to get Rosa up to the point where she's able to be a capable healer for my team. Alright, so. I don't have the pans. I can't go after Yang, who commits spousal abuse on the behalf of his wife. Sword is pointless. Monster in a box. Kill it before it can alert anybody. Dragoon Spear is good selling fodder. Not that I need more money at this point unless I find a very powerful weapon or armor in a shop somewhere. There's the Murasami. I guess I can make do with that. This is why we go after the tower. And a ribbon. You know, I think I can make do with the ribbon. Ribbon being the best headgear for the lady casters, since it is powerful defensive armor, and I believe also defense against status ailments. If it's anything like the rest of the Final Fantasy style games. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Heroin armor. I do believe it's going to be better than what she's got there. Oh yeah, by a long shot. Underclaw can be sold. Leviathan. Well, I mean, I have Bahamut, but we'll go ahead and get Leviathan anyway. It's free. Not counting it like, oh, I'm going to lose 2 seconds using that. That's not what I'm worried about. I like having options. Masamune. Okay, well, we found the 2 best weapons for Edge in here. So nothing else going to the tower this way was absolutely worth it to max out Edge's attack power as much as possible. Save. Now, I do not have the tower key, so I cannot do the optional side event for the tower. Flame Dog. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm very glad I came here. An extra crystal sword is nothing to sneeze at because I can dart it with Edge. It deals some extra damage. Hourglass 3. I probably shouldn't touch that, but oh well. Be another save room here. Last save before the boss of this dungeon. Monsters. Do it this way. Get it done quickly. Well, the light sword is again something I can dart. What do we have here? Card fights? This would normally be Dr. Lugay and Barnabas. Really? Because I should remember that these guys have Dr. Lugay style hit points, making them much harder to kill. Unless, of course, you just summon Bahamut to go wild on them. So retreats. Rosa learned float. Received the sand ruby. Is my inventory seriously full? Son of a gun. How the hell did that happen? Well, it's a sand ruby. I can get another character if I want. I think I have to walk out of here. I don't think I can use exit, so nope. Then clearly I have to go by a shop and sell extra junk. Go by the shopkeeper, sell my junk off. Good old Selma. Should not trigger the event that normally happens when you walk out of the tower, because I do not have the tower key and have not caused the guns to be destroyed. So that was about 10 or 15 minutes of time, but it was well worth it. I didn't get anything for Cecil as far as armor goes. That's gonna hurt coming down to the final battle, I suspect. Go here. Never checked out their weapon and armor shop. Save real quick. I'm not expecting anything to happen, but God forbid the game crashes or something. Alright, sell. I know, I don't want to sell everything necessarily because some of this can be darted. Now, crystal sword. I don't need another crystal sword. I've already got an extra. Let's go check the armor shop. Well, I suppose I could take some crystal armor if you insist. It makes me feel a lot better about having Cecil. Well, it's the final boss here in a bit. Quick stay at the inn. Probably could have done better just using a cabin over there on the peninsula where I'm going to be fighting dragons. I don't believe I get a key item for turning in the sand ruby. I have 10 of 17 key items. That's over half, and I still don't have the experience boost. So, I'll also have to do it the slow way, right? The usual guide is try and get ready up to at least 2,000 hit points. There we are, now I'm getting double experience. Because usually once I have Rydia around 2,000 max hit points, I know that I'm close to where I usually am to complete the game. Rosa will have well over 2,000 hit points by that point. Should be in the 60s of levels. Those around. Why? I don't know. My understanding is the dexterity of the center person is the one that's used for determining dexterity or battle. I don't know. I don't understand that. I need to read up more on it. Pushing 50 with my characters now. Probably killed her with edge. He does have the two best swords in the game for him. Life 2 is nice. Yeah, I'm pushing 50 now with my characters. I may have to go buy some more sirens though. Some people I know go after like King Ryus or whatever in the moon. I find this easier. It's rare that I actually go to the moon at any given point in time unless I'm looking for the pass in the one or two shops there. The one shop. The Naming Way Cave. It also requires you to get the Darkness Crystal to be able to even open the whale, I think. Get to the moon in the first place. Try and get this through this as quickly as possible, because I know it can't be real interesting to watch me level up. But this is an RPG, and some grinding is required. Let's see if Edge can finish it off on his own. Oh yeah, no problem. Gains a level. This is when leveling starts to slow down a little bit. Oh my goodness, why is everybody attacking me from behind all of a sudden? damage is very variable. Edge did not level that time. Alright, 52 to 55 for the levels. Hoping more sirens here in a bit when I run out. Hell, if I can push into the mid-60s or even pushing towards 70, Zero Miss shouldn't be an issue. Alright, last siren for the moment. The one thing about this area I'm fighting in is the gold is not great. The experience is fantastic. The gold is only 1,500 per. So you're not going to get rich doing this. You're not here to get rich, you're here to earn tons of experience. So hit up the inn, and or hit up the item shop in any particular order. Does that say 250,000, which would be plenty of money for buying sirens? Sit in this chair for hours. It's only been like an hour and a half. Alright, buy 30 more sirens, which are expensive because they're very powerful items. Note, if you do not turn on the J items ability, get the Japanese items, I don't believe the sirens are available. I always play with the Japanese items and spells and skills on because I think it makes the game more complete. Your mileage may vary. Lydia learned Nuke, Rosa learned White, very helpful, very useful spells that I probably never cast. I'd rather be over-leveled than under-leveled. I know, for a speed run, you're trying to do this as quickly as possible, you're trying to push that envelope. I'm still learning the speed run. And this is one of those speed runs you really can't get a solid time on because you never know what seed you're going to get. You never know what starting characters you're going to get, what order you're going to get items in. You really kind of have to learn to just play on the fly. Learn to adjust. Okay, Rydia has now broken the 2,000 hit point mark. My toughest characters are now pushing 4,000. Kane and Cecil. Rosa's got up to almost 3,000. And of course, the higher the level I am, the more my defense, more my magical defense is. Those are all very helpful for defending against Iramis's powerful attacks. Surprised. Ah, yes. More level. Oh, look, more levels. Leveling is really beginning to slow down now, which is to be expected in the 60s. So I may end up having to just go ahead and go for it, as is, and see if I can do this. There's Meteor. Not that I need it. Kane is the only one who leveled that time. Wow. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm about to reach the end of my leveling here. So, Edge Rosa. So yeah, now it's taking 2 sirens to make 1 level. So let's do this. Let's go for it. Alright, so if you have the pass, you don't have to go to the moon. That's the big thing. That saves you a ton of time. Otherwise, I would have to find the Dark Crystal somewhere. The Darkness Crystal. Excuse me, is one of the key items. And then turn that in. Excuse me. Alright, go talk to this guy, show him your pass. We'll find a path to Zeramus here, unlock and enter. I hope I saved. I don't remember if I saved or not. And you wind up right here. Unfortunately, it means you don't get to hear the awesome music in the moon section of the game, but oh well. Not going to really run this as 100% ever, because I don't know the exact location of every single treasure chest and item. Alright, so standard rules apply. You will... First character uses the crystal. Doesn't have to be Cecil. You have to use the crystal to make Zeramus reveal his true form, which is randomized, because, you know, it's a randomizer. His true colors emerged. So we'll dart the spoon. 9999 damage. And it appears to be Thinkamus. Nothing happened. I guess I can't dart the spoon if this is the case. Alright, let's drop a white spell, even though I'm sure he'll respond. Ow. Okay, that's not too bad. Spoon didn't do any damage when I darted it. I only have the light sword now. Dart, so he'll be down to attacking soon. Weak. Really? That's gonna hurt. Big bang. Fall right after to kill Kane. Come on, Rosa. There we go. Cure 4. Boom. Doesn't full heal everybody quite, but it'll have to do for the moment. Another Big Bang? Good lord, dude. There goes Rydia. Black hole to remove all my beneficial magics. Really? Ready? Give me enough time to drop a life 2 on Rydia. If I had more life potions, I could just use life potion on Rydia, but I didn't stock up on them. I didn't find anybody who sold them, so woe is me. Try and sneak in a life 2 before the next Big Bang. Well, I guess I'll sneak it in after the Big Bang and hope that I heal up before he does too much more. Black hole. Magics became invalid. I'm just going to parry for the moment, but I don't want to risk the counter virus. Alright, bye-bye my edge. I'm just going to have to go. See if he responds or not. Didn't. Video. Drops Cure 4 anyway, who knows. He should be close to death at this point, based on the pattern. Actually gonna parry. Don't want to. Should have probably thrown a heal down, but I didn't want to. I don't know how much mana Rosa's got left, and I don't think I have any ethers. Time. 8:45. So starting at 7:03 means 1 hour 42 minutes roughly. Not my best time, but close to. The dreaded Thinkabus. Yes, Bear K. He was contemplating this entire battle. The game time is going to be off because I did die twice. Die, reset, whatever, twice, so. So hopefully next time I'll have worked out the problem with the timer and why it's causing the game to freeze. I suspect it's because, for the most part, it's trying to latch into the game and allow me to do splits or whatever and register when the game is certain events happen. I don't know exactly. Either way, it's causing the game to freeze whenever I use the timer. So I'll try and work that out off stream. Maybe next time I'll be able to actually use the timer properly. So I had a good party setup, I think. A couple of Fusoyas and an Edge early really kind of helped me power through some of the early stuff. I was able to end up with the classic party by the end of it. My random key items weren't bad at all. I didn't have anything locked behind a particularly difficult fight. 128.22 is, like I said, not the correct time. It's actually closer to 145, factoring in a couple of deaths. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call it there and start getting ready for bed because I have work in the morning. I say this every time, I really am trying, honestly, to get back on a regular schedule. I've just had a lot of stuff crop up outside of streaming that has made it difficult. There's the Darkness Crystal there at the trap door. And maybe get back to streaming Mondays and Fridays, doing Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, and maybe something else if I have time. It's hard for me to sit in this chair for an hour or two on end because it starts hurting. The perils of getting old. I never did get in there because the Wyvern fight at Bygan stopped me. I never went back to finish it off. So anyway, I may actually try and clip this and send it over to my YouTube page, which is Expert42. Not that I have too much on there, haven't been able to update it as much lately. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point because I'm starting to get tired and because I'm halfway paying attention to what's going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks for watching. See you next time.